Good morning, dear aspirant. I hope you all are doing good. To start with today's news, Employees Provident Fund Organization, which comes under GS2 governance. See, this Union Labor Minister says that Center was trying to remove the wage ceiling for contribution towards employees pension scheme, and that become a very big debate also recently. So we no need to look into the what are the news actually. More than that, we have to link towards the subject. So what is EPFO? Is a statutory body that come into the existence under the Employee Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provision Act. So the act and scheme framed there under or administered by the tripartite board that is known as the Central Board of Trustees, and that Central Board of Trustees consists of representatives of both central and state government employees as well as employers. So the board actually will administer the complete provident fund, the pension scheme, insurance scheme for the workforce. And you know what? It is one of the EPFO is one of the world largest organization in terms of volume of financial transaction, also in terms of client. The board is assisted by the employees PF organization, consists of offices at almost 122 locations across the country, and it comes under the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India. So the board operates currently 3 schemes, that is Employee Provident Fund Scheme. What is Employee Provident Fund Scheme? That is accumulation plus interest upon retirement and also in death. So you can also do the partial withdrawal of this fund, that is for education, marriage, illness and house construction. The housing scheme for EPFO members to achieve the PM vision of housing for all by 2022. The next scheme is employee pension scheme, and that is a monthly benefit for disability, survivor, widower. Means the first one is for general people, the second one is for specific people, specific categorized people. Then minimum pension for disablement. The third scheme is employee deposit linked insurance scheme. The benefit is provided in case of a death of an employee who was a member of the scheme, and it is 20 times the wages, that is maximum benefit of rupees 6 lakh. Next issue is telescope. This comes under GS3 Science and Tech. So the modern telescope is a window into a universe. It is a sophisticated paintbrush in the hands of astronomers. So this is actually sense our place and remind us of the joy and exploration. So telescope means which is an instrument designed to observe distant celestial small object which is located in the sky or out of this thing. So by collecting lights and other forms of electromagnetic radiation, it will work. So the basic function is to gather light from the distant source and focus it into the form a clear image. So there are different types of telescope like refractors. Refractors actually they use lenses to focus light, and reflectors which use mirrors to focus. So reflectors are preferred for large telescope because it has the ability to focus light with minimal distortion. Advanced telescope like Hubble Space Telescope. Hubble Space means which give the 3D view of the space. Utilize mirrors to enhance image quality. So then Drugs and Magic Remedies Act 1954. This comes under GS2 government schemes. So there is a exaggeration of claims in medicine. And that has been a very important issue in health sector. So the promise of spectacular cures advertised in the media from time to time, and in fact prompted separate legislation to curb such claims. So this act actually is a legal framework to control the advertisement of drug and prohibit claims of magical qualities in remedies. Okay, so then under the act, the term drug refers to the medicine intended for human use as well as for animal use. Magic remedy is nothing but that is for mantras, talismans and charms that illegally they possess miraculous powers for healing bodily functions. That also comes under this. It imposed strict regulation on the publication of advertisement relating to the drugs. And also it prohibits advertisement which give false impressions and make false claims. And the violation of this provision also result in penalties, fines and convict. Advertisement means extended to all notice, labels, wrappers and even oral announcement. So Magic Remedy Act applies to even individuals, also the companies who are doing this manufacturing of drugs. If a company violates the act, the individual in charge of its business may also be deemed to guilty. Directors, managers of the company also be held liable. So thank you. For detailed current affairs or any query related to current affairs, feel free to call this number. Have a great day.